shopping carts. Come into the store near you. Here.
Alrighty, and here we are. Alright, so we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Yes, we're doing both tonight. You can see a little bit of my my what you call it. So I'm gonna just bring this around a little bit to block out some of the. There we go. Perfect. All right. So like I said, we're live on Facebook and on YouTube. Starting next week, we're going to be doing Instagram as well. So then we'll be able to do all of them at the same time. All right. So let's go ahead and take this moment to share our video and let people know that we are back on the air. Because I don't know if you guys were following my daytime show, Lunchtime Quickie with Steve, but Facebook had me in Facebook jail for a little bit. So, you know, I had to do like Andy Dufresne from Shawshank Redemption and crawl out and, you know, do all that crazy stuff. So anyhow, so we were able to get out of Facebook jail. So let's go ahead now and share the link. If you're on YouTube, share this link too. If you're on Facebook, share it. Whichever one you're on, go ahead and share it. You know, in the meantime, while we're doing that, where did I put the information about? Here it is. About the American Roots Music Festival, which is coming up on January 27th at noon, from noon to 6 p.m. over at Rolling Oaks Barn at 17630 Southwest 56th Street in Southwest Ranches, Florida. So that's going to be really good. They have, they're going to have, it says, a fun-filled day, American Roots music, the music of our grandfathers. It's going to have all different kinds of music and all kinds of things going on. There's food, there's arts, there's crafts, there's going to be vendors, food trucks are going to be there. All different kinds of things going on. So I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. They have local craft beer, they have local honey, jams, different produce and everything, all made locally. So you'd be able to get a lot of this stuff, you know. But for right now, let's go ahead and share the link. Any of you guys that are watching, you're listening, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, YouTube or Facebook, go ahead and share the link. Let's see, 1 second. Let me take a look and see what we have going on here. All right, boom, there we go. Hey Donna, what's up? I see you watching. Paula, hey, how's it going? I see you. Veronica, what's up? How's it going? I see you guys all watching. Go ahead and share the link. Share it, share it, share it. Share it with your friends. Share it on your page. But if you could, go ahead and share it in groups. You know, different groups. This way, we'll be able to get the maximum amount of people in there. So tonight, we are actually going to be talking about all different kind of political things, because there's been a lot going on in the news lately. And, you know, with this president, let's be for real, there's no shortage of stories. I mean, come on. Let's just be for real about it. This guy is trying to tell you that he's 6'3", 235 pounds. Where? What part? His belly weighs 235 pounds. Come on, let's be for real. You can fool the skinny people, but you can't fool a fat man. I'm a fat man. And I know another fat man when I see one. All right? There's no way you're going to tell me that this fat man is only 235 pounds. Bull. You know, I'm still sharing this out, so that's why I'm looking off to the side. But continue to share it. All of you guys, please share it, share it, share it. But come on, be for real. This guy's trying to tell me that he's 200. No, not tell me, because he's telling everybody else too that he's 235 pounds. I don't see it. And he's supposed to be so presidential, but yet the crap that he's spewing, I mean, he's just, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Hold on a second. I gotta raise up this chair. I'm a little bit too short in the chair right now. Hold on. I know they never have these problems on the late night shows and all these different shows that you see, where they have to raise up the chair and all kind of stuff. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah. So I mean, what are you guys thinking? Do you think that he's really just 235 pounds? I mean, hey, Causa, how are you? Boa noite. Como vai você? She's my Portuguese teacher. So I had to just drop a little Portuguese in there for, Veronica, what's going on? So talk to me. What are you guys thinking? Is this guy really just 235? And then the other thing on top of that is Mr. Presidential is, calling countries shithole countries. I'm like, come on. Let's be for real. All right. I'm not saying that every country is the best in the world, but every country is not the worst either. And then he's saying, oh, we want people from Norway. People from Norway are not gonna... Let's think about it. When is the last time that you met a person from Norway? There's a reason for that. They're in a better position than we are. They don't want to... Why would they want to be here? What? I mean, they're going to come and visit. But give me 2 good reasons that would make the people from Norway say, wow, I want to leave all the stuff that I have and move to America where I have to struggle. Really? That's like a rich man saying, I'm going to give away all my money and move into the projects. Why? Why'd you want to do that? Who does that? Seriously. But anyhow, so those are some of the things that we're talking about. We're looking at some of the stuff that's been happening over the past couple of weeks that we haven't had a chance to really talk about. Let's see. Just a moment. I'm still sharing this out to with people. So some of my friends that if you might be already watching and you might get it in your inbox anyway. But I'm still sharing. Melissa, how are you? Thanks for sharing. I see that you just shared it. So I want to and the other thing that I want to talk about is some of our supposed representatives that were in the room when he made these comments, and they're saying, "Oh, well, I don't remember. I didn't hear him. I didn't this." Well, if you're in the room and the president is speaking and you don't hear what he's saying, then you don't belong in that room. I'm just saying. Because I don't know how it is in the Oval Office or whatever, because I've never been in the room when the president was speaking. But when I watch TV and the president is speaking, everybody shuts up. And they listen to what he's saying. So, if you're a representative, what's the idiot in Miami's name again? Marco Rubio, yes, that's him. The same one that the president was insulting on the campaign trail. And he was insulting the president. And all of a sudden, he doesn't remember either. He doesn't want to comment. Really? Politics makes strange bedfellows, because just a year ago they were enemies. They were going at each other's throat, talking about the president's small hands and all kinds of stuff. And all of a sudden, he doesn't remember. He's backing the president. Come on. If you're not backing the people, then you don't need to be in office, period. And I'll say that to any one of them. Democrat, Republican, Independent, whatever you are. If you are not backing the people that you were elected to represent, then get the hell out of office and let someone else do it. All right? Period. Bottom line. I don't care if you are, I don't care what position you have in office. The people hired you to represent them. And if you're not going to represent them, then go. Because you know what? Next year, when it comes time for election, we will be shopping for a new candidate. All right? And if people are stupid enough to re-elect the same person, then, you know, you pretty much take what you get. Let's see. What else are we talking about? Oh, yep. So, anyhow, now they're talking about the DACA situation as well. So, the DACA situation. What is going on with that? We have people that have been here for years. Okay, yes. They had the opportunity to apply for whatever protection. Some of them did, some of them didn't. But yes, you know, they own property, they haven't been in trouble with the law, all these different things. Should they be able to stay? I mean, should we just say, hey, you know, that person didn't make any mistakes, they didn't get arrested. Is that enough to make them stay? I feel two ways about that. One way is, yeah, they didn't do anything wrong. Let's give them the opportunity to get citizenship and to do all these things. The other one is, they didn't make any strides either. If you do the bare minimum to get along, then why are we rewarding just the bare minimum? I mean, yes, people need to be able to stay. You've been here 20 years, whatever. Fine. But don't you think 20 years was enough time that you take that citizenship test? If you want to enjoy this country as your own, take the test. Do whatever it takes to become a citizen. Now, I'm not saying send you back, because that's not what I'm saying at all. I wouldn't want anyone to be able to, I wouldn't want anyone to just pick up and say, you know, send them back or whatever. Let them stay. But take the test. Become a citizen. If you had done that in the years that you were here, then Fat Man won't be able to send you back. I mean, come on. And then, now, again, back to the same thing. We're quick to go up there and protest. So we're quick to spend the money to go to Washington and protest, or go to wherever and protest. Go up in front of Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach and protest. But we don't want to spend the money to become a citizen. I saw this one girl online, on Facebook. No, what was she on? What the hell? She was on one of the shows. She did her citizenship test. She came here from Haiti, not knowing English at all. She now speaks English, Creole, French, and Spanish. She went ahead and got a degree, and she has a career. That's what people want. I mean, again, I'm not saying send people back. No, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is, don't just sit and do the bare minimum and say, well, I'm here. They're going to let me stay. Because you got to remember, at some point, you're going to find some idiot like this guy that's going to say send them back. And then at that point, we can't say anything to him. What are we going to say? We can't say, oh, let him stay, because then he's going to say, why should we? What have they done to deserve to stay? And what are we going to say? I mean, give me 3 good reasons. He could give a few good reasons to send back, but you need to have more powerful reasons to stay. That's what we need. We need more powerful reasons to stay. So what I'm saying is, tomorrow I should see all the people that are all the DACA people, instead of just running to Washington. I should see them doing something to say, hey, I want to stay. I've seen people that join the military on TV. Well, I joined the military and blah, 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 blah. Okay, why did you join the military? Because I love this country. Are you a citizen? No. Then you don't love it enough then. Become a citizen. Take the test. I would prefer to take a test than to get shot at. I mean, that's just me. Maybe I'm just stupid like that. But if I love the country, I prefer to take a test than for somebody to be shooting at me. I'm just saying. Paula says productivity, citizenship. That's productive citizenship. That's what every country rely on to thrive. And true, we rely on that to thrive, and that's what we need. 1 second, my throat is dry. Water. Or as they would say in New York, water. So, let me see. What else am I talking about today? And there you go. Another thing. They should get their citizenship so that they can vote. Perfect reason. Because if you can't vote, then you're not represented. You need to be represented. And why would people want to represent someone that doesn't elect them, doesn't what's the word that I'm looking for? Doesn't do anything to get them in office. You know what I mean? If you're not my boss, then why should I listen to you? You need to get out there, get your citizenship, and vote. Vote. I mean, let's look at it this way. Trump got into office. Yeah, it wasn't all the redneck racist people as we think that voted for him. Because if I'm not mistaken, I believe it was something like 17% African American that voted for him. A strong Haitian group voted for him as well. He was right down here in Miami. If you guys, remember, he was right down in Little Haiti telling you that, he's going to be on your side and he's going to do all these things for you and yada, yada, yada. And, chicken dinner, whatever, I don't know, whatever, griot dinner, whatever he gave away. But the strong Haitian population voted for him. Well, my question to that strong population, and even to some of the African Americans that voted for him, my question is, does America start to feel great to you yet? Are you making America great again? I don't know about you, but it's not feeling great again to me. But hey, what do I know? But I remember him saying as well, Obama takes too many vacations. If I become president, I'm never taking a vacation. I'm just gonna work. Well, I live in South Florida. This guy's been here more times than I don't know what. It's almost like he's retired. I mean, come on, man. This guy's nuts. Mark said, that's exactly why I want to get my citizenship, so I can vote. I think I've been a productive citizen ever since I've been here, working very hard and paying my taxes. Well, Mark, how long have you been here, though? That's the thing. How long have you been in the U.S. And I know you're out in Washington. You're over with all these politicians and everybody. Hell, you should be looking more to become one of the people in office and make that change. We need you in there, you know. But don't get me wrong. If you become a politician and you're in office, I'm gonna be talking about you. If you're in there, I'm gonna be like, hey, Mark needs to do this or do that or whatever. I'll be talking about you. Don't get it wrong. Paula said she wished he would retire. I know, right? And then, that's the other one. That's the other thing. My God, Buddy says that that he is in perfect health. His doctor says he's in perfect health. Yet he admits to eating McDonald's every day, and not the salad. He's eating the quarter pounder and stuff like that with the French fries and the Diet Coke. He eats KFC like 3 times a week. This is his words, his admission. And he eats pizza. But yet everything is great. His cholesterol is great. All this stuff is great. What the hell? I need his doctor. Better yet, I need to go to the McDonald's he go to. Because I don't know about you, but if I ate like that, my Lord, I don't know. I don't know, man. But he's still trying to tell people that he eats like that and he's in perfect health. And people are buying this crap. I mean, I don't know. I have no words. I literally have no words. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm getting a comment from the Peanut Gallery. What's that? I can't hear you. Where did you read that? I'm gonna go to CNN and see. Hold on. Someone's telling me now that that CNN was reporting that he has heart disease. Let's take a look and see. Because his doctor just gave a clean bill of health. So my thing is, if he got a clean bill of health yesterday, but now heart disease today, then that was really progressive, you know. Yep, CNN is just reporting from Dr. Sanjay Gupta. President Trump has common form of heart disease. Well, that's funny. Yesterday, his doctor said he's in perfect health. So, again, we're back to the same thing. Who's lying? You know? Let's see. Paula said, yeah, Mark, we're going to hold you accountable. Plus, you got to look out for all the Caribbean folks when you get in office. Yeah, man, I'm telling you. We want Mark up there. Mark for president. Okay, maybe not president. Mark for Congress. Yeah, so let's look at this. Yeah, you said worst example ever. Let's look at this example that we have for our young kids. Okay, so he eats McDonald's, KFC, and pizza 3 to 4 times a week. He lies. He cheats on pretty much all his wives. He has court cases against him for sexual assault. He goes into business deals with people and then file bankruptcy so he doesn't have to pay them. He admitted to sexually harassing, actually sexually assaulting women. Am I missing anything? Oh, he insults other countries and all of our allies. He's a bully. And a cyberbully at that. What else am I missing? Very racist guy. Well, he said he's the least racist guy, but maybe he's the least racist guy of all his friends. But he's very racist. So, you know. And yet this is the guy that we chose as president. But he's saying, his words are that this FBI investigation is making the country look bad. Not him, but the FBI investigation is making the country look bad. He makes the country look great because remember, he said he's the smartest guy he knows. Yeah. Okay. I'm going to leave that one alone. I'll let that sink in a little bit. Alright? Let that one sink in a little bit. So, Gupta from CNN says he has a heart disease, but he was just fibbing. I think he got in trouble, which is probably true. Because you know how it is. You say something the president doesn't like, then all of a sudden CNN is going to say, oh, Sanjay Gupta got fired today for, you know, touching himself in the mirror or some kind of crap. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, yeah. He said he's the least racist. I'm very not racist. That's what he says. Like I said, out of all his friends. Maybe. But, I don't know. So, one of the other things, too, is that book that came out, Fire and Fury. By the way, if any of you guys want a copy of that book, let me know. I got a PDF file of it. All of it. The PDF file. Don't ask me how I got it. Can't reveal my sources. You know. But I didn't read it yet. Maybe I could get one of you scholars to read it and then break it down for me because, you know me, I mean, I don't have the time to read it. Let's see. Eric Trump looks like that kid from the Munsters. What was his name? Eddie? He looks like Eddie Munster. But anyway, he says, my father sees one color, green. Yeah. Okay. All right, Eddie Munster. We always wondered what happened to you when you grew up. Now we know you grew up to be Trump's son. But either way, we'll just leave that alone. Let me see. What else? So now they're just saying now Trump accused Russia of helping North Korea evade sanctions. Aren't the Russians his friends? I don't know. I'm getting all this stuff. I feel like what's his name? What's Buddy with the Afghan and everything? With the Roland Martin. I feel like Roland Martin getting the stuff popping up on the iPad. In this case, it's the MacBook Pro, but still same thing. Cory Booker went off. I don't know if you guys saw that. Cory Booker was no joke. He just went off on the Department of Homeland Security Secretary, Kirstjen Nielsen. Or Kristen Nielsen, however she pronounces it. Whatever. If she's too stupid to know what the president said and he was sitting right in front of her, then who cares how you pronounce her name? Department of Homeland Security? Really? So you were the top cop in America. And you mean to tell me that you don't remember what he said and you don't remember, you didn't hear any of that and all kind of stuff, but you're the top cop. Wow. Talk about tax dollars at waste, but hey, who am I? Jose, what's going on? What's up? How's it going? So, guys, go ahead and share the link. Make sure you share it out. And drop me something. Drop me a message. Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm curious. I want to know where you guys are watching from. Also, if you guys are on YouTube, because I do see I got some people on here from YouTube. So if you guys are on YouTube, let me know. You know, send me the link. Let me know what's going on. Um, so let's see. Mark is in Baltimore. What's up? It's freezing up there, isn't it, Mark? I tell you, man. Now you know why the squirrel stores up all the nuts in the wintertime. So he don't freeze his nuts off. Ah! That was a good joke. But anyhow, back to 45. 19 degrees in Baltimore. And be more. I tell you. You should be down here in sunny Fort Lauderdale. What's it down here now? Probably like it's got to be like maybe 60 something, the high 60s. So, I want to hear from some of you guys that voted for this guy. I honestly can't see myself saying the words President Trump together. As I said before, it's like an oxymoron. I mean, I don't know. So, I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. But anyhow, talk to me. I want to hear from some of you Republicans that voted for him, thinking he was going to make America great again, and now are disappointed. I don't know. Mark is saying I could call him Donald Duck. President Donald Duck. Man. So, I mean, I'm curious too if anyone is actually bold enough to admit that they voted for him. Because, I mean, I still see a few people with the bumper stickers, with the Trump bumper stickers, but not as much as I was seeing before. So now it's almost like they're so insulted and embarrassed that it's like, they went ahead and scratch them off or whatever, I don't know. But what are you guys thinking? Do you think this guy's actually going to be able to last his entire 4 years? Or do you think that he's going to get impeached as soon as the House turns over to Democrats? I mean, do you think he's stable? What are we looking at? Talk to me, people. I want to hear from you. I think you heard from me a lot already. Let's talk about the possibility of impeachment. Let's talk about that. Because, and even more so, even quicker than impeachment, is enacting the 25th Amendment. Which, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the 25th Amendment, but if the president is deemed unstable or unfit to do his job, then he can be removed from office, and the vice president would assume the position, moving everyone up one position. So then the Speaker of the House becomes vice president, and so on and so forth. But from people that I know in Indiana, they're saying you don't want Mike Pence as president either. Now, don't get me wrong. There's no such thing as the perfect president. You're not going to please everyone. It's impossible. But at least we don't have this guy that's pissing everyone off. That's the difference. So yes, Pence might not be the best, but he may not be the worst. Mark said, Steve, I keep on losing the show. I think they're listening to me. Paula says, co-workers who voted for him stated that they're ashamed and shocked. Yeah, but you know what? Let's see how they vote in 2020. That's the real test. How are they going to vote in 2020? Let's go ahead and turn that volume down a little bit so I don't hear the boom on everyone. Mark is saying, Mark says, I think if the House turns over, there's no if. We got to get out there and make this happen. We got to vote and get the House to turn back to the Democrats. It always happens anyway. In the midterm election, it goes back to the other team. You know, it's almost like playing football or soccer or rugby or anything, whatever your sport is. So he's saying, I think if the House turns over, they will impeach him. I can't wait. Let's give him until the end of the month, then impeach him. We don't want Pence, though. Can we impeach them both? I don't know. That might be something right there too. You never know. Mark says I got co-workers that voted for him too, and this is a black co-worker, and he's ashamed that he made the mistake. Well, he should be ashamed just to be a black Republican, but that's a different story. We'll leave that one alone. Katie Ann says, that's a great idea. Both of them can go. If we can impeach them both, that'll be great. Hey, Mark, if your black co-worker that's that voted for him, if he wants to come on the show, let me know. I'd love to get him on the show. The White House doctor says no concerns about Trump's cognitive abilities. Maybe we should have concerns about his medical abilities. I don't know. I'm just saying. Because if you're going to look at this man, listen to this man, and you're going to tell me that he is in perfect health, perfect mental stability, and all these different things, then I'm concerned about you. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, other doctors are asking for his head to be examined. Trump got an urgent letter from more than 70 medical experts, or mental health experts, sorry. Man. That's crazy. Let's see, let me go to some more. All right, what else are we gonna touch on right now? Jose says he says you're saying everything I was thinking. And see, that's the thing about this show. We're gonna say what you want to hear, what you want to say, what you're thinking. We're gonna say it because the thing is, you turn on the TV, you turn on whether it's Fox or CBS or NBC. Or whatever, they are all answering to someone else. They're answering to their advertisers and all kinds of crap. You know what? If you don't want to advertise on this show because you think that we're too down to earth, okay, go ahead. Continue being the sheep being led to slaughter. But this show is real bold and engaging conversation. We will talk about what matters to you, because at the bottom of the at the end of the day, at the bottom line is, you can't make an informed decision when you get in that voting booth, if you don't know the truth, if you don't know what's going on, you know. Jose says, no, man, but you're saying what I wanted to say. Great job. Hey, thanks, Jose. Thanks, man. I'm telling you, this is what I love about doing this show, because um we have the opportunity to really get down to it, the nitty gritty, down to the like. It's like we can say it and we don't have to care. Let's see. Walmart. Wow. Okay, so Walmart is raising the minimum wage, or raising their wages to $11 an hour, and giving employee bonuses following the tax bill that just passed. All right. So from what I'm being told, they have to be there a total of 20 years in order to get that, or a minimum of 20 years in order to get that. So you had to work at Walmart for 20 years to get that. So I don't know. Now with that, again, $11 an hour. Where right now Walmart starting wages are $9 an hour, and let's see, what did you say? Oh, okay. I didn't read the article, so I'm actually being prepped on it right now. You know, I don't have that little earpiece thing yet, but I am gonna have that. Watch, we're getting that. But they're also doing layoffs. So the crazy thing is they're laying off people, but giving other people more money. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Walmart is raising wages for new employees from $10 to $11, expanding paid parental leave, and offering a one-time bonus to eligible workers. Okay, cool. But now they're actually closing 63 Sam's Club stores. So they're giving more money on one hand and taking away on the other hand. So that's interesting. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know where to go with that one. Let's see. Should presidents undergo personality tests before they can be sworn in? Maybe before they can even run, they need to see. Oh, just scroll back to it. Maybe before they can even run, they need to see a few shrinks prove to the people that they're sane. Well, you know what? That's one of the things I spoke about the other day, and people were kind of upset about what I was saying. I believe. Now, notice it. I believe. I didn't say everyone needs to believe that too. But I believe that if you're running for public office, you should have to take the same citizenship test. Now, I'm not saying that you should have to take it to become a citizen, but that test is very rigorous. And if you can't pass it, then you should not be leading people. You should not be representing people. Now, people are saying, when I posted that, people were saying, oh, no, 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 that doesn't make sense because the person is obviously a citizen if they're running for president. And that's true. If you're running for president, you have to be a U.S. citizen. But you still should know something about U.S. civics. That's like saying, just because I'm black, I shouldn't have to take African studies or black history or anything like that in school. Being black doesn't automatically make you know about black history. Just like being American doesn't automatically make you fit to be president. You should have to take a test to prove you are fit. If you cannot take a test and pass it, knowing the different branches of government, what each office does, and different things like that, then let's be for real. You're not fit. I mean, come on. Would you want a doctor? You're going to go, okay, you know what? I'm going to go to the doctor. I'm going to go get surgery. Meanwhile, this doctor's sitting there saying, meanwhile, the doctor's sitting there saying, oh my gosh, wait a second. So this is the part of the brain that I'm supposed to operate on? I've never even heard about that part before. What does that part do? I don't know about you, but I don't want him poking around in my brain. Same thing. We have people that are sitting there running the government, and they're like, what? What does that part of the government do? I've never even heard about them before. Really? We have a part that does that? I mean, come on, let's be for real. Let's see what else is going on. Jose saying, are they laying off people that have been there more than with them for more than 20 years? No, they're from what I understand, they're laying off the ones that have been there, like the lesser ones, are the ones that haven't been there longer. So like the people from the seasonal jobs from Christmas and stuff like that, they're cutting them loose. They're getting lower wages. Yep, they're bringing in people at a cheaper wage, even though they say they're going to go up to 11. All right. Let's see. Paul is saying that the raise does not even make sense. You're there 20 years. You should be getting $20 or more, not 11, which is true. If you've been there for 20 years and you're not making close to $20, dude, I mean, come on, you know. So Jose's saying, and then hook up the people that have been more than 20 years. What's up? Hold on. Let's see. I agree. Citizenship test for future presidents. Prove you won't go out internationally and embarrass a nation. Exactly like this idiot. He goes out and embarrasses a nation every time. That's all I can call him, is an idiot. People are like, oh, but you're disrespecting the president. No, Donald Trump is disrespecting the office of the president. He's disrespecting the presidency and every president that came before him. I never thought I would say this, but I miss Reagan. I miss the Bushes, both of them. GW and GHW. Yes, I miss you. Come on back. HW could come back and bring your grandmother. I mean, your wife. Bring her. I'm just saying. Let's see. Next story. Why you'll want to double check your paycheck in February? Why would I want to double check the? Give me this story. I'm telling you, this is like Roland Martin. I can't remember what the lady was that he used to say, bring it up on his iPad. So, let's see. You've probably heard by now that the new tax reform bill will hit paychecks as soon as February, but the change may not accurately reflect your ultimate tax bill. About 90% of people will see more take-home pay, according to the U.S. Treasury. That may sound like great news, but there's a problem. There's a chance that you'll end up with too much money in your paycheck, meaning that you'll either get stuck paying it back at tax time next year, or you'll get a smaller refund. Ooh, that's true. There's also a possibility that too much will be withheld, and your paychecks may be smaller than they should be. figuring out how much to withhold from your pay is always a bit of a guessing game.
Trump's tax reform.
So that goes back to the same thing. Is he really giving us a tax break, or is he giving a tax break to his friends, the rich? Huh. Very interesting. It sounds like Austin Powers now. Yeah. Interesting. Let's see. Let me go back to the to this one here too. That was her name, Shelly, on what's his name on Roland Martin. He used to say, Shelly, bring it up on my iPad. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get some more stuff going on here. This is great. I'm loving this. I am loving this. All right, people. All right, so Paulo just posted a link. Check out that link and read it for yourself about what's going on, the tax reform. Because you know what? A lot of people don't even know what's going on with it. And then they're going to sit here and say, oh, well, it's a great thing. I'm getting more money. As we just read, as I just read to you, no, it doesn't necessarily mean that. Yep, they're playing the mind tricks. Oh, it's what's his name? What's his name again? Oh gosh, Don King would say the rope-a-dope. You know how it is, you know. That's what they're doing with you. They're doing that rope-a-dope. We gotta be mindful, people. We gotta be mindful. We cannot sit back and let crap like this happen. We have to write our local politicians. We have to let them know that we elected them to represent us. Do you have another story for me? All right. We gotta let them know that that we elected them to represent us. You should be writing your congressman, your senator, and I'm telling you, hold them accountable. All right. I mean, I know Elsie Hastings got a lot going on right now, but hell, dude, we elected you to represent us. So, represent us. All of these politicians, see, this is the thing that we're not noticing. They're doing a lot of crap in the news to deflect from the real stories. While people are sitting here worrying about, you know, his weight and all this crap, these bills are being passed. That's another thing I want to talk about. The minimum wage. Now, I've had people inbox me, and a lot of this I'm coming up with is because people have been sending me messages while I was, you know, on hiatus or hibernation, whichever you want to call it. Get it? Hibernating. It was winter. Never mind. But either way, and we were talking about the minimum wage. So a lot of people are saying that they think that the minimum wage should go up for $15 an hour. They're asking me, what do you think, Steve? I say no. Give me a second. I'll be right back to tell you why. Let me sip my water. So the reason why I say no is because if Publix has to raise their rate, or Kmart, Kroger, Safeway, whatever it is in the area where you live, you know, because all of you aren't in the Southeast region. So some of you are like, Publix, what the hell is that? It's the grocery store, Food Lion, whatever it is in your area. But anyhow, if they have to raise their pay to $11 an hour, that means they're gonna raise your groceries to make that money up. They're not gonna lose money. All right. Now the problem with that is you didn't get a raise. So when they raise that money, when they raise the pay rate, and they raise all the groceries in the store, and not just Publix, I'm talking about everywhere, Walmart, all these other places. Like Walmart is gonna go up to $11 an hour. You think that Walmart is gonna eat that money? Walmart's gonna pass that on to you. So when that happens, what do you think is gonna happen? Now you're gonna see a higher bill at the register, and you're gonna say, "Damn, I remember when $100 used to stretch. Now it doesn't stretch because they have to pay more." So you're looking at Publix jumping from $10 or whatever to $15. That's a 50% increase in pay. Not to mention that because they have to raise the rate, the prices of stuff, the same people that just got that 50% increase are still behind the 8 ball. They still won't be able to shop at Publix and bring home a lot of stuff. It's almost like Chris Rock used to have that when Chris Rock had that the TV show, I can't remember the movie that was on. But anyhow, there was a movie that he was on, and he goes, you got people that are nurses that work at hospitals that they can't even afford to get sick in because they can't afford the medical bill. It's the same thing. You work at a grocery store that you can't even afford to shop in. But yet they turn around and throw all the food out at the end of the week. How the hell does that happen? Let's see. The government shutdown is going to cost us again. House conservatives demand vote on tough border bill to avoid a shutdown. Enough about this stupid wall. I mean, come on, let's be for real. We're hearing about the wall. Now they're saying they want $20 billion to build a wall. Maybe it's just me, but I remember hearing Fat Man say that he wanted Mexico to pay for the wall. And he guaranteed you that Mexico was going to pay for that wall. He said, "Believe me, I'm going to make them pay for the wall. Believe me." Now he's asking us for $20 billion to pay for the wall. Interesting. Make me scratch my head, but okay, Fat Man. Yep. So let's see. I'm looking at another story here. Maxine Waters goes off on Trump. She says not only is he a racist, but he's an embarrassment. But you know what, though? And, I mean, we knew this when he was running. Nothing is new. People, I'm telling you. Look. To those of you out there that didn't believe that this is the way he was, let me tell you. If you're dating someone right now, and that person is cheating on you, beating you, isn't doing anything for you, and they say, "But baby, when we get married, I promise I'm going to change." Don't marry them. They're not going to change. It's only going to get worse. And that's what we did. We married the cheater. We married the bad guy. And then said, "Oh my God, I can't believe he didn't change." Why would he? At the time he was supposed to put his best foot forward is when he turned around and told you what a piece of scum he was. And now that you're actually seeing it, now you're surprised? Wow. Interesting. I mean, has he actually fulfilled any of the promises? Well, he fulfilled a few of the stupid ones. But any of the big promises that he said he was going to do? No. Small businesses believed in him. Oh, well, he's a businessman, so he's going to look out for the small business. Dude, they told you from the beginning how he was screwing the small businesses. Figuratively and literally. But, you know. But they told you from the beginning. And look what happened. We saw how he was cheating with other women, sexually harassing women, ripping off businesses, filing for bankruptcy when he owes people money. And we said, yeah, that's the guy we want. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. That's the guy we want. Interesting. I'm looking at another story now about house and discrimination issues from him and his father from way back, all the way back in the 70s. You know, back then, who was it? Ed Koch, that was the mayor of New York. But you know how it is. Either way, we'll leave that alone. All right, so what else are we talking about now? Let's see. What's that? Oh yeah, we talked about that today at lunchtime. To those of you that didn't listen to Lunchtime Quickie with Steve today, and you can always go back to it and see. But still, that crazy story about the husband and wife that chained up their kids. Like, wow. I mean, as I said before, sometimes the kids piss you off. You feel like you want to chain them up. You feel like you want to, like, I don't know. But you don't really do it. At least I hope you don't really do it. But these people actually did it. And I guess after the first kid, and they go, damn. The kids actually listen when I chain them up. Let's go have 12 more. Maybe he should have chained up his penis or something, Throw a condom on there with a lock. I don't know. Maybe she should have just chained up her, what? Put a piercing in and put a padlock. Clank, clank. I don't know. Because if you got to do that, then you don't deserve to have children. I mean, that's like some weird stuff. Like that movie Misery or something, How Kathy Bates, when she took that, she put the brick between the wood between the guy's leg, his ankles, and hit him with a sledgehammer so he won't run away. That kind of crap. I'm like, wow, that's nuts. Let's see. Got another story here that just came in. Wow, a tweet from Fat Man. That's all I gotta call him. I mean, he's Fat Man and Kim Jong-un is Lil Kim. So that's like, like a bad reality show. On tonight's episode of Fat Man and Lil Kim, let's see. Fat Man tweets, ISIS is in retreat. Our economy is booming. Investments and jobs are pouring back into the country. and so much more. Together, there's nothing we can't overcome, even a very biased media. Wow. We are making America great again. And he really believes that. Well, here's a question for you, fat man. If the jobs are pouring back in, why aren't any of them pouring back in from your companies? Why are all of your companies still making all their products overseas? As Cat Williams would say, I'll wait. You can answer. So anyhow, let's see. Let's see now what else is going on. Let me know that you guys are still out there. Every once in a while, say amen. Shout a word of praise, something. I don't know. Pretend you're in church. Amen, brother. Pass the collection plate. Hold on a second. I don't have a collection plate, but I have PayPal. If y'all want to pass that. What's the next story? What's up? Who's that? Yeah, those kids are stupid to be eating that Tide stuff. I don't know. That's dumb. That's stupid. I mean, the kids nowadays are just doing some stupid stuff. What's that? Yeah, I'm looking for it. Send me the story. Shelly, send me the story to my iPad. I'm going to have to get one of those Afghans. Hold on a second. I don't have an Afghan, but I got a washcloth. You know how it is, West Indians, so we don't go anywhere without our washcloth. This is my Roland Martin moment. Hold up. Shelly, send it to my iPad. Yo, Roland, you know you're cool. I'm just messing around, man. You're cool. Okay, so give me the breakdown. Give me the little breakdown on this Tide Pod story. All right, so what I'm being told is that there's a challenge that's going around right now on the internet where kids are challenging each other to eat those little pods, those little Tide pods that you see, the one you use for groceries. I mean for laundry, to see if they can eat it without getting sick. Listen, stupid, you will get sick if you eat it. There's no challenge in that. The challenge is just to see if you're stupid enough to eat it. Don't eat it. Period. Be like the president and eat McDonald's and KFC. I'm just saying. Let's see. One second, let's see. Let me take a look and see what's going on, because I'm feeling almost like my my feet is probably frozen or something. Guys, go ahead and share it out. Make sure you share it on some groups. Because right now that's like the biggest thing. I want to make sure that people are watching. Let's see. All right, one of the other things that we're talking about is sexual harassment. Now, you know, and I know I'm jumping from story to story, but you know what? A lot has been going on. And trust me, I'm not going to run out of content, at least not for the next 3 years, because with Fat Man in office, we will have content. A lot of content. So, this sexual harassment thing. Now, don't get me wrong. It's wrong. People should not touch someone else. If they don't want to be touched, don't touch them. Don't touch them. Period. It's getting to the point now that people are saying, oh, hold on a second. Why does it look like my camera went out? I think my camera went out. Hold on a moment. All right, if you guys can still hear me. All right, let me go ahead and bring the camera back in. There we go. All right, perfect. Sorry about that. I lost my camera for a little bit. Hey, I said, you know, we're live, so you know how it is. These live things, they happen. All right, so again, go ahead and share for me. Share it, share it, share it. Yeah, so the sexual harassment thing. I don't know. I mean, again, they should not be touched. Do not touch them. Don't pull out your Johnson and wave it around the room. All right? Do not do that. It is wrong. Do not do it. But by the same token, women, if something is wrong, if you know something is wrong, say something. Because if you're the first person that this happens to, and you don't say something, in my opinion, you're responsible for the others that it happened to. I mean, it may be a twisted way of saying it. I know you guys are going to have a lot of comments. I know I'm going to get emails about it. But you're pretty much responsible for the others that it happened to. And the reason I say that is because you should have said something. You know, if he gets away with it once, he's going to do it again. And companies like, you know, okay, Matt Lauer had electronic door in his office. He pressed the button and locked the door and locked the women in. He didn't put that in there himself. He doesn't look like that much of a handyman to me that he went to Home Depot and buy this and installed it himself. The company knew it was there. What the hell did they think he was putting it in for? In case an active shooter came in, he could lock the door from his desk? Seriously? Come on. We got to get better than that. We're sitting there saying, if you see something, say something. When you see people in the subway. But we're not saying it when there's a pervert at your job. Hell, if there's a pervert at your job and you see something, say something. Say something. And if the job doesn't do something, hit me up, inbox me. We'll blow it up. We got this. We'll be like, yo, don't go to work at wherever, because, you know, they got perverts at that job. That's what we're here for. We're here to represent you. That's it. Hey, Lana, what's up? What's going on? How's it going? Let me look at some of the other stories that we have. Let's see. Former USA gymnastics team doctor pleads guilty to more sexual assault charges. Okay. I know you guys are gonna say something about this too, but did you guys see this guy? I mean, come on, be for real. He just got pervert written across his forehead. I mean, seriously. I mean, the only guy that looked like more of a pervert than him was Mr. Rogers. Talking about the mailman is a person in your neighborhood. Yeah, I don't trust him either. I feel if Mr. Rogers was still around, if he was still alive, you would be hearing a lot of them kids talk about, Mr. Rogers touched me under the sweater. But I'm just saying, you know. But that guy looks like a pervert. And for them to sit there and say, you know, I mean, come on. I wouldn't trust my kid around him. I mean, I'm just saying. But perverts come in all sizes and everything anyway. They don't all look like this guy because, I mean, look at R. Kelly. Who would have thought? Look at Michael Jackson. Who would have thought? You know, walking around touching little boys' booties. But that's a different story. You know. Let's see. 81 have accused the doctor of, to the Olympic gymnast of sexual assault. 81. 81. So you tell me 81 of them that won medals and all kind of stuff. And when they were on Good Morning America or the Today Show or any of them, and they were on top of their game, they never thought about saying, and by the way, that pervert touched me. 81? In the words of Nancy Kerrigan, why? But I'm just saying. So let's see. Now let me get the mouse pad so that you're not hearing the mouse going click, click, click every time. There we go. You know what, guys? You're going to have to start seeing me eating on this show sometimes. Because I'm coming home from work and then sitting and, you know, hurrying up and set it up and all that good stuff. I'm like, I'm hungry. I'm starving. So let's see. And you know what? We got some other perverts out there too that never got charged. Woody Allen. Woody Allen adopted the little girl. I don't remember from where, but he and Mia Farrow they adopted the little girl, raised her as his daughter, and the minute she turned 18, married her. Now, I don't know about the rest of you guys. I have a daughter. I have never looked at my daughter in that way. I don't know any guy that looked at their daughter in that way. You know what I mean? I mean, be for real. I have friends that have daughters that I've known for years, and I couldn't even see myself looking at their daughter in that way. And they're not even related to me. And yet this guy turns around and married the kid that he raised as his own daughter. I don't know about y'all, but I believe he was touching her before that. Because you're not going to wait till she turned 18 and go, damn, wait a second. She's 18? Man, she's fine as hell. I'm going to marry her. And then she's going to say, wow, He's 50? Damn, I love his wrinkles. I'm going to marry him. That doesn't happen. No. 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 Mm-mm. Bring that to somebody else. Let's see. What else are we talking about today? I don't see any of my regulars on here though. What's up? What's up with some of my regulars? Let's send out the message to some of them and see what's going on. So let's see. Weinstein. After Weinstein, more than 100 high-powered men accused of sexual misconduct. Now, isn't it crazy that when it's Weinstein and Matt Lauer and all these white guys, it's sexual misconduct? Oh, it sounds so cutesy. What is Bill Cosby? He's a sexual predator. He's a deviant. He's a rapist. He's all these different things. What does that go to show you? Cosby, you're still black. This is your OJ moment. You realize that no matter what, you're still black. Just like OJ. OJ, we know you did it. We were just happy that you got off, that a black man got off once. We felt justified for all the other times that black people didn't get off. That black people went to jail for crimes they didn't commit. Does that make it right? No, it does not make it right. But we knew you did it, OJ. And I'll be honest with you. We're all sitting back waiting to see how long before you land your stupid self back in jail again. Stop doing stupidness. Stop it. Cosby, you're old. You're walking with a cane. I'm hoping that you're not messing with the young girls anymore. Stop it. Who else? And they talk about over 100 high-powered men. 100. And we're just now hearing about them now. All because of a hashtag. So you mean to tell me a hashtag gave you the courage? You didn't have the courage when you were on top of your game. When you were making $20 million a movie. You didn't have the courage. But all of a sudden now a hashtag gave you the courage. Well, if that hashtag is giving so much courage, we need to have a hashtag for racial equality. Wow. Maybe we need to start that hashtag. Maybe we need to start a hashtag to impeach Trump. Because if a hashtag gives that much power, geez, we need some hashtag. We need to be hashtagging all over the place. Somebody says something you don't like, hashtag you. I'm just saying, because hashtag has power. You know what I mean? Let's see. John Kelly suggests that Trump wasn't fully informed when he promised wall across the entire border. Listen, again, it goes back to the same thing that we were saying before. If you're too stupid to be president, then you shouldn't run. You cannot build a border across the, a wall across the entire border. There are parts of the border that has water. How are you going to build that wall? How deep is the wall going to go? How high is the wall going to go? Who's going to guard that wall, every inch of it? What are you going to put? Sensors and cameras? Electric fence? Dogs? What are you going to have? I mean, to guard thousands of miles. Or hundreds of miles, or whatever the case may be. I believe it's like over 1,000 miles though, but America, wake up. I mean, let's be for real. Wake the hell up. You're guarding from people from the south, but the north border is wide open. The waterways are wide open. And we're sitting here saying we don't want certain people in, but others we're letting in. I tell you. I don't know. So anyhow, so we're going back to the power of a hashtag. Now the hashtag is so powerful that I think we need to start hashtag impeach Trump. Yeah. Let's see how powerful the hashtag is. I mean, seriously. Hashtag impeach Trump. Let me do that right now. Hold on a second. Hashtag impeach Trump. One second. Let's see. Let's go to it. Where are we? There we go. There we go. And I now have some Republican friends on my page that are gonna be like, "Oh my God, I can't believe he did that." Believe it. Believe it, believe it, believe it. I did it. And I want to see who's going to be bold enough to use that hashtag to impeach Trump, period. Don't put the period on the hashtag thing, though. Just impeach Trump. Let's see. Let's go back to... What's that? All right, hold on a second. Build a wall around one of Trump's mansions and lock him in there. We'll pay for that. Oh yeah, definitely. Hell, I'll help pay for that. I'll start a a GoFundMe to help pay for that. Now, if any of you guys live in Fort Lauderdale area, or the South Florida area, I don't know if you guys saw the the military helicopters that were flying in formation around Fort Lauderdale. That's crazy. I mean, what is that all about? And then they're going to say, oh, they were just practicing. They're practicing. Practicing for what? Doing what? I mean, we don't have a military base anywhere near here. So what were they practicing? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. And then, oh, this is the other thing I wanted to talk about too, with Hawaii, where they what you call it? They pressed the button by accident. You know, they pressed the button by accident and talking about the alert, the missile alert. I don't know if you guys remember the movie War Games back in the 80s with Matthew Broderick. You know, that's what that reminded me of. How the hell can you have it where one guy can push a button and just go boop and scare the hell out of the entire country, really? Because it wasn't just Hawaii that got scared. Other people were like, oh my God, Lil' Kim got missiles that could reach us. But, be for real. One guy can push a button and scare the hell out of everybody. How many people does it take to actually push the button to launch the missiles then? I mean, let's be for real. The whole point of the movie was you had two guys that could launch it, and they got scared, so they put a computer in there, and then a kid was able to trick the computer into almost launching the missiles. Here we are, 30 years later, and we have one guy that could push a button and say missiles are coming, missiles are coming. And then if that's not bad enough, was it Japan that turned around and did the same thing? Talk about loving to follow fashion. Jeez. Every fashion you don't have to follow. Who's going to try to follow next? Who's going to talk about, oh my God, well, America did it, Japan did it, so we want to be like them too. Let's push our button and say that the missiles are coming. Talk about Chicken Little, the sky is falling. So you know what's going to happen when it really happens? Nobody's going to listen. People are going to be like, oh, it's another scare again. Don't worry about that. Then it's going to hit. Oh, I remember when we were kids in school and they used to tell you, go under the desk and duck and cover your head. Okay, let's think about how stupid that was. Bomb is going to hit the school. A nuclear bomb, because at the time we were in the Cold War. And you're telling me that I'm in a 4-story building. My school was a 4-story building. A bomb is going to hit it, but the desk is going to help to protect me. So the desk is going to save me from the 4 stories of rubble above me and the blast from the bomb. That's a hell of a desk. I need one of them. Especially if an angry coworker comes in and start to shoot up the place. I need one of them desks because all I got to do is go under the desk and he can't get me. It's like a bad episode of Batman. I don't know. If I could get my invisible shield, Batman. Okay. Let's see. What's that? What? Alright, I'm getting to that one in a second. That's going to read a couple of comments. Discussed that today. It was crazy, unacceptable. Wonder if it was deliberate. It probably was. You never know. Again, keep your mind off the crap that's really going on. There's no system that asks like 10 times if you're sure. We need that. Actually, hell, we need a voting system like that. You try to vote for Trump, it's like, are you sure? Yes, I want Trump. Are you sure? Press on Trump. Are you sure? Press on Trump. No. Are you really sure? That's what we need for voting. Especially for 2020. We need that. So when people try to press on him, on his name, they'll be like, "Are you really sure? You see the crap that's been going on the last 4 years? For the last 4 years, are you really sure? Press it with two buttons at the same time, two fingers at the same time. You got to press them simultaneously while standing on your left leg or something, just to make sure that you are really sure you want this idiot again." But I think that's what we need to do. Let's go to the iPad. Thank you, Shelly. I'm going to the iPad.
How secure is the right if anyone can just push a button? How secure are they?
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. And is it just Hawaii that has this problem? Because we only knew about it because of Hawaii. Well, because the problem happened in Hawaii. But what about Florida? What about New York? What about these other areas? I mean, and this guy that just pressed the button. Who told him to press the damn button? I mean, is he like the new guy? Did he? I mean, seriously. It's like, damn, we just hired a new guy. We're going to put him on the push the button shift. We're not going to give the guy who really, that we really trust. We're going to give it to the new guy. When you first get hired at a job, they give you the overnight shift. You're like, but I thought I was going to get Christmas off. Huh? No, new guy, what are you, stupid? You're new. You don't get Christmas off. You got to work here at least 3 years before you get Christmas off. So they did the same thing. We're going to give the new guy the push the button shift. Nothing ever happens. Meanwhile, he's probably sitting there like, hold on a second. Hold on. You're messing up my joke. He's sitting there like, let me clean this stupid button. There's a spot on the button. Let me clean. Missile defense. He's like, missile what? I'm like, just keep cleaning my button. Hold on. And he just keeps hitting going, and he's like, oh, let me clean. Okay, it's clean now. Meanwhile, idiot, you're the one who pressed the button. He's probably like, damn, the missiles are going off. Time to go home. Like, really? Where does this happen? Well, in Hawaii, we know that, yeah. But anyhow. What did you say to me? Yeah, the last one you sent me was Hawaii.
What do you have to choose from to push the button?
Okay, Hawaii missed a mess. That was no wrong button. Take a look. Let's see. Okay, the menu which triggers the alert contains a jumble of options. I don't have that picture. That's what I'm looking for. Give me. Okay, yeah, he had to choose. There's a whole list of them that he had to choose from, and one of them said PACOM CDW state only, and he chose that one. And there is no button. This is something you have to click on. So it's like, come on, man. It says the menu which triggers alert contains a jumble of options ranging from Amber Alert to Tsunami Alert, tsunami warnings on road closures. Some of them such as high surf warning North Shore, are in plain English. And let's see, others including the one for missile attack, PACOM CDW state only. Use North Shore initial. Using shorthand initial. Shorthand initials. Jeez. See what happens when I don't eat? I start to see things that aren't there. So anyhow, long story short, this idiot did not choose the wrong button. There was no wrong button to press. Alright, but still, it shouldn't be just that easy for one guy to just click something and send the world in a panic. It shouldn't be that easy. He probably fell asleep in his forehead, pressed the button. I know, right? So, let's see. We had a lot of stuff we talked about tonight. Tonight was good. It was fun. It was interesting. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. We're going to have to do this a little bit more often. I was actually trying to get, what do you call it? A candidate for commissioner for the city of Pahokee to come on the show tonight. I didn't get a hold of her, but you know, we'll do that for next week. I know I have a few candidates that are on my page for different offices and you know all different kind of stuff. Hit me up if you guys want you know your 5 minutes or whatever, you know, hit me up. I want to hear what you guys are doing to better the community, and what are you going to do that's going to be better than your predecessors. And you don't have to be in South Florida. You could be anywhere, because we have viewers that are everywhere. So if you guys are out there, hit me up. Let's go ahead and find out what you're doing. Let's find out why you think that you would make a great senator, governor, congressman, commissioner, mayor, whatever, you know, governor. I think I said governor already, but let's see why you think that you would make a great any politician, and let's go from there. Because I feel like if the people don't have the information that they need to make an informed decision, then they're gonna keep making stupid decisions like Fat Man, you know, in office. We don't want that again. No. But anyhow, so if you guys are running for office, hit me up. Let me know. Send me an inbox. Text me. As a matter of fact, text me. Let me give you my cell number. See? This is what I'm talking about. Dedication. I give you my cell number. You can text me. 954-801-0429. 954-801-0429. Text me and let me know what if you want to be on the show. You know, we'll make this happen. The other thing that I wanted to talk about, no, I just lost my train of thought. But anyhow, yeah, inbox me, text me, and let me know what's going on. If you want to advertise during the show, let me know what's going on. You know, inbox me. If you want to advertise during the show, or if you want to, you know, whatever, anything at all. Now, today we gave away 4 tickets, because we gave away to 2 different people. In the American Roots Music Festival. The American Roots, spelled that wrong. I know, but let me retype it. There we go. The American Roots Music Festival, and we gave away 4 tickets today. So if any of you guys want tickets to it, the next 2 people that inbox me or send me a message on here that say that you want tickets, I'll give you 2 tickets each. All right, to the festival. Now again, it's Saturday, January 27th, at noon, from noon to 6 p.m. at Rolling Oaks Barn in Southwest Ranches, Florida, which is right there in just, here in Broward County. At 17630 Southwest 56th Street, and the American Roots Music Festival. It's going to be great, I'm telling you. I haven't been to it before, but from what I hear, it's great. There's food, there's food trucks, there's music, there's entertainment, there's art, there's all different kind of stuff going on. A great place to bring the kids. But anyhow, inbox me. Even if you're on the replay, inbox me. Who knows? You may be the first ones to inbox me and you still get it. All right. So inbox me and let's make this happen. Now, as I was telling you guys before, Facebook was acting up, put me in Facebook jail. So we're gonna start to grow the YouTube following so that we can start getting more people to be on the YouTube show, on the YouTube channel. All right. So inbox me about the American Roots Music Festival, and I'll get the tickets out to you. Now, the 2 winners that we had today, I'm gonna get those tickets out to you. I'm gonna email them to you, because you know how it is nowadays. You just email it to them and they can print it. But anyhow, let's make that happen. All right, guys. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow at noonish on another great episode of Lunchtime Quickie with Steve. I'll see you next Wednesday on another great episode of Roundtable with Steve. We are also producing a couple other shows in between. So as we get those shows that we're producing, I'll let you know about those. Now, Kevin Stew has his show coming up now at 10 o'clock. So you can go on his Facebook page and you can check him out, or on rockthebox.net. Losing my voice, hold on. Tomorrow, Melissa is on the Melissa Lady Song Show. Check out her page, Melissa Lady Song. Or she has a group, The Lady Song Show. Check her out. She always has exciting guests. She's always bringing you the information and the news that you need in the community, the things that you need to be doing, So check her out. Let me see. Who else am I missing? Sir Rockwell on rockthebox.net in the morning. Great drive time radio. He's with you early in the morning. We also have Big Man Kelly on Mature Life Radio. You can download his app, Mature Life Radio, on it's on Android and iTunes. So download that. Oh my gosh, there's so much. I feel like I'm winning the award. You know how when you got to thank all these different people. So I want to thank God, and I want to thank my mom and my dad, and and my next door neighbor. But anyhow, you know how it goes. Then the music starts playing, and they cut Stevie Wonder off. Anyhow. But check it out, because we really have a great network of local media, and we just want to support all of them. I'm not saying you got to support every single person, but listen to each of them and then choose the one that you like, and let's make it happen. All right? As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and do a random act of kindness for a stranger. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.